People can say that there are many hollow spots in an unknown thing. This is a specific feature of Western educational systems. Today, our guest Yertore Orazai states that each profession taught at university links with the events taking place and how different problems and solutions are found and discussed. Through these ways, they have lectures conducted in class. Yertore has won a scholarship at Texas A&M University in 2003 and graduated with a master's degree in the school of the 41st President of the USA, George Bush.
енді біріншіден бұл жаңағы президенттік мектеп болғаннан кейін мен үшін бұл бір көшбасшылық мектебі сияқты болды.
First of all, this was the president's school and therefore was a school of leadership. Since it was a big school of leadership, his experience was the experience of the country, because he ran the country during that period of time. How international relations policy with other countries was established at the end of the Cold War with the destruction of the Berlin Wall were related to his name.
Оның үстіне жаңағы мынау қырғи-қабақ соғысының аяқталған кезі Берлин қамалының құлауы тікелей сол кісінің атымен байланыстырады.
Yertore Orazai. He was born in the Narinkol village in the Ryanbek area of the Almaty region on the 5th of December, 1977. From 1985 to 1995, he graduated from middle school of Narinkol village with a diploma with honors. From 1995 to 2000, he graduated with consulate service specialty in the Faculty of International Relations from the Kazakh University of International Relations and World Languages, named after Ablay Khan. From the year 2000, he started his career working in different international companies. From the year 2003, he won the scholarship of Edmund Muskie, supported by the U.S. Government Department. He took a trip to the USA to develop his knowledge in international relations. He was accepted by the Government Management School of the 41st President of the USA, George Bush, in Texas, and graduated with a master's degree in 2005. Yertore aspired to gain knowledge during his high school years. Due to his organizational skills, he was also a leader among his classmates. He could understand tasks immediately, which were not clear for other students. He was also ready to help his friends from kindergarten.
Жалпы енді достық бар, жалпы өмірге қарым-қатынасы бар, соның бәрі мысалы бүгінге дейін біз Ертөрені түсінгеннен, ол бізде түсінгеннен кейін осындай қарым-қатынасымыз бүгінге дейін.
Generally, I can say that there is a friendship, a lifelong relationship in this world. Once we understood Yertore and he understood us, our relationship is still continuing. Even now, we are still solving problems together. Thus, I can say that our friendship has changed into a relative relationship. Now we keep each other's company with our families. Our children are of the same age. Our characters are matching each other and we have good relationships. His understanding and mine as well are also fixed on the problems together. Both in his understanding and mine, we are fixing problems together and giving support to one another.
Мысалға оның қатысты, маған қатысты мәселелер болса, енді жалпы отбасымызға қатысты түрлі шараларда бірге өткіземіз, бірге жүреміз.
Yertore gave special place to English language from his childhood. He participated in the regional and school Olympiads and took place in prizes. He became the leader of classes and was the honor of teachers. He always kept reading books and gaining new knowledge, as per the words of his classmate friend.
Бір сүйреті бар, есімде Жібекті, Техаста оқып жүрген кезде сүйретте мынандай көп кітап, соның үстіне деген өзі былай шпагатқа отырып жатты.
I remember one photo which he sent me, in which he studied in Texas. He was sitting on books and splitting his legs apart, and stating that all my wealth is knowledge. I know Yertore for his positive sides only. He's a very fair person, and now he works in his specialty. He teaches English to students, and he teaches not only as per program, but also shares his knowledge with the students.
Бойындағы білімін өзі ғана білмей, кейін кішкентай жас шәкірттер болып, соларға ары қарай алдыға тартуда.
After successful graduation of school, Yertore Orazai went to the Faculty of International Relations at the Kazakh University of International Relations and World Languages, named after Ablay Han, continuing his learning of English. He graduated with a bachelor's degree in his own country and studied for the master's degree specialty in international safety in the USA. Yertore's teacher in the Kazakh University was pleased by his abilities and proud of him.
Yertore'nin шетелде бітірген мамандығы бізде өте зәру мамандықтардың бірі. Бұл халықаралық қауіпсіздік мәселесімен арнайы айналысатын мамандар өте біз тапшымыз. Сондықтан біз ерекеңнің мынау бітірген мамандығы біз үшін, Қазақстан үшін, ел үшін өте бір маңызды мамандықтардың бірі деп есептейміз. Бүгінгі
The specialty which Yertore graduated from is a necessary one. We need such specialties very much. In this global universe with conflicts happening very often, every nation puts their own interests in the first place. And the national interest is linked with international safety. We are happy that our citizens have gained such deep knowledge which can protect the safety of our national interests. Thus, they are a pride and honor for us. He knows at least 3 to 4 languages. We have such specialists, you see. Entering the WTO for 19 years has also become such specialist. It is very good that we have such students who gain knowledge at international levels since the independence of our country. We can say that this is a national point of pride. This is our nation's pride.
Халықаралық сауда ұйымына енудің осындай білікті мамандардың арқасында ғой. Сол 19 жыл дәлелдеп жүріп, кеше 162-ші мемлекеттің қатарына ілігуге үмітіміздің артуы, ол осындай білікті мамандардың дайындалуы. Яғни біздің тәуелсіздік алғандағы 20 неше жылдың ішінде біздің түлектеріміз әлемдік деңгейдегі ғылымды игеріп келген болса, біздің мемлекетіміз үшін ол өте бір қуағып нәрсе. Мақтаныш, ұлттық мақтаныш деп айтуға болады. Ұлтымыздың мақтанышы деп айтуға болады.
Typically, Yertore Orazai has participated in the social life of the university, not only in his home country but also abroad. He went to lectures of Larry Napper, the ex-US ambassador extraordinary and plenipotentiary in Kazakhstan, in Texas ANM University during years 2001 to 2004. He met with the governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and ex-chancellor of the Federal Republic of Germany, Helmut Kohl.
Енді бүкіл университеттің студенттерімен жиналған үлкен кездесу болды ғой жерде. Соған жаңағы кездесудің қонағына сұрақтарды жазбаша түрде беруді ұсынды.
The whole university had students meeting and asking questions that could be raised in written form. My question was the third one raised by Mr. Kohl. It was, would the membership of Germany in the UNO give a place of world safety, and what is your view on this? He replied very well in a diplomatic style. Of course, history will be in the past. We went through many things. Germany has another situation, due to reasons now. But now it is a different world and times have changed. Germany's member in the UN would be good for the country. He replied in such a way.
Германияның жалпы қауіпсіздік кеңесіне мүше болғаны жақсы болар еді, септігін тигізеді деген сияқты дипломатиялық жолмен жақсы жауап берді.
Yertore continued to work in international companies when he returned back to the country. Further, he switched his career to the educational sector and started to read lectures in the university in 2012. He opened a language center in Almaty to share his knowledge with youth. He teaches not only languages, but also shows with his actions that people have ability to reach his aims in life. So, what kind of requirements are needed for young people to study abroad?
Енді ең бірінші шынайы ниет керек, жоспар керек. Содан кейін
First of all, there should be real intentions and plans. Then action should be taken to achieve these tasks. Some young people may state that it's not mine after all. In the case there is a failure in the first try, you should think over it a little bit. When I identify my weakness, I should use it as a lesson. Then we say that these efforts are done and not giving up, you can see results that appear afterwards.
осалдау жерлерім болса, мен сол нені дамытуым керек ары қарай деп. Сонда жаңағы тырысушылық дейміз ба, тастап жібермеу. Соның арқасында нәтижеге жетеді.
Өнердің қай сала?
What is your favorite art?
Енді өзіміздің қазақтың өнерін айтатын болсақ,
If we speak about our Kazakh art, I really like traditional music. I like the specific art of singing the aitis especially. I listen and I watch aitis singing with the utmost pleasure.
ерекше ықыласпен тыңдаймын, тамашалаймын.
What kind of sports did you do as a child?
Бала кезімде мектеп жасында жүргенде жаңағы
When I was a child, I liked arm wrestling. I had a hobby of lifting heavy things.
кір тасын көтеру дейміз, батпан көтеру. Сонымен біраз шұғылдандым.
What's your attitude towards life? My life position is that first of all, your aim should be fixed. You should achieve your aim, and the aspiration to good points and not to despair during difficulties. Every problem is a task. We should go forward only. What do you do in your free time?
Енді қазір хобби
I dedicate myself to my favorite work, and now I don't have much time. When I have time, I go to rest in the fresh air with my family, and I spend time with my children. Since young children are our future, there is a saying that it's better to spend more time with children than spending a lot of money on them. I would like to dedicate my time to my children much as possible.
көп ақша жұмсағанша, одан 2 есе көбірек уақыт бөледі.
Yertore married and became a father upon returning back to his country. He opened a language school with his wife Dana, and in addition to English, there are also several languages taught at the school.
У нас 3 детей. Самая старшая Лауре 6 лет. Она в этом году пойдет в школу. Это наш вот средний, Абель Мансур.
We have 3 children. The first son is in the village now at age 6, and he will go to school this year. This is our middle son, Abil Mansur. We also have our youngest daughter. Whenever we have free time, we try to spend it with our children. Yertore spends his evenings with his children, helping them with their studies. Yertore is a very caring and child-loving father. He's also a kind person. Children love him and listen to him. They're happy and joyful when they spend time with their father. Yertore lavishes attention on his children, but they also obey him.
Донести до них суть, да, и вообще он замечательный отец, мы его все очень любим.
Yertore walks with his wife Dana and his children in the garden after working hours. They do sports sometimes together, exercising their body. Even a sport done rarely can keep us fresh and boost our spirits, says Yertore.
Тек қана осындай жұмыс күнінің соңында өстіп шыққанмен шектелмейміз, әрине. Демалыс күндері аптаның соңында бір күн болса да жаңағы.
Of course, we are not limited to such walks during weekdays. I like going out of the city for fresh air, listening to the babbling brooks, and resting there for the whole day on weekends. I think that such time spent is the best rest with children. It influences their development as well, and it's useful for their health.
Барлық адамдарға да демалыс деп ойлаймын жалпы енді, бірақ өзім қатты ұнатамын. Отбасыммен қаланың сыртына таза ауаға шығып, сондай ойындар ойнап, балалардың дамуына да жақсы әсер етеді. Денсаулыққа да пайдалы.
Yertore Orazai is doing simultaneous interpretations on local TV nowadays. He recently interpreted the speech of Takeo Harada, the director of the Japanese Strategic Research Institute, who specially came from Japan to the Eurasian Economic Forum in a live broadcast held in Almaty. There are many young graduates of foreign universities nowadays, but very few who can do simultaneous interpretation from English into Kazakh proficiently. And we believe that Yertore's future is bright.